This is our project for the Taller de Costura Virgen de Montserrat. Project objectives. Create materials that can be used commercially for the Taller de Costura Virgen de Montserrat. Create a catalog that shows the products that the workshop makes. Make a testimonial video about a person that works in the workshop to show people the impact the workshop has on the person's life. The materials that we created were a catalog and a testimonial video. Up next, we will present the catalog that we have created.
On the first page, we have the cover, where you can see the graphics of a coes on the left side. We also added a proposal of logo for the workshop Virgen de Montserrat. In this page, you can see a summary of what a coes is in Honduras. It is a historical review of how it began. It also has a small history of the workshop and an explanation of what is produced and created in the workshop and the collaborators and beneficiaries. This page is an introductory cover to one of the 3 product lines of the ACOES workshop. It starts with a Ribor backpack in small version, a basic design with bags on the front produced with a resistant and good quality fabric. Here you can see on the left side the Emilio Luna backpack. This model of backpack is a medium size and has a modern and contemporary design in gray and aqua blue. On the right side you can see the Delta Tejano, which is a model of backpack in a large size. It is the biggest model. It has a modern and contemporary design with a denim fabric. They are both made with high quality materials and resistant to make the product durable. In this page on the left side you can see the Emilio Etnica. This backpack is a medium size and it's a modern and contemporary design in pink and orange with a pattern in triangles and lines with a small bag in the front area. On the right side, you can see the Ribor backpack. This model of backpack is compact, medium-sized, with a modern and contemporary design in black and white. The innovation in this product line started with this product. It is made with the best leather from Honduras, combined with denim fabrics to add a modern taste to the product. It is a travel-size bag made with high quality and resistant materials. Here you can see a modern style pencil bag. It is a unique design with its extravagant designs in black and white. It attracts the attention of young people of these times. Here you can see the best-selling style of this workshop. It is made with bright colors, and this style is made with lenca fabrics, a culture that has been established in Honduras since colonial times.
In conclusion, the materials that we have elaborated may be used to sell the backpacks and other products to different people around the country. The testimonial may help to create awareness to people about the importance of the workshop to the people that work there and how it has helped change lives. With the sale of the products to different crowds all year round, the workshop can become sustainable. With the diffusion of the testimonial, we are appealing to people's emotions. This could generate more sales. Also, the video may convince more people to want to work there.
Graduates of Unitec, I am Lavan Mansour and this is Antonio Garcia, and we are gonna give you our layout for our strategic market plan for the ACOES backpacks.
So, a brief introduction. So, through the educational projects that it develops, it promotes solidarity and works for the education and integral development of the human being in the sectors of the most unprivileged population of Honduras. Workers do not earn a salary, it is completely voluntarily, and they have 200 volunteers, which definitely shows the effort that's gone into this. And in the website, you can see some pictures that I took. You can see that the projects that they perform are educational, assistance, health, construction, and productivity, and they also have scholarships, and that's their forms of aid. And now they're trying to expand into selling backpacks, which is where we go in with this marketing plan. Without further ado, market-oriented strategic planning. So we'll start with a SWOT analysis. The strengths that we see is that it's completely non-profit, as workers don't earn a salary, and that is very good for the marketing and also very important information when it comes to our target audience, because it's very rare to find a non-profit organization that workers don't earn a salary. It proves like the real solidarity. Strong domestic brand image, real life experience of aid, a good motivated staff, as they have many volunteers and have meetings every Monday, and they have collaborations with international agencies. Weaknesses, however, is that they have low cash flow, no awareness internationally, almost no marketing channels. We saw their website is very well done. However, their reach and impact on their social media can be very well done better, lack of diversification in products, and low reach to customers. The opportunities. We thought of adding more languages to the website to increase the audience and internationally so that you have a variety of languages, a variety of cultures can understand, and that way increase our reach. Increase marketing channels and directing them to specific target market. Reach out through international volunteers, new partners, or investors to increase our capital and invest it in better materials, actually giving a salary to the workers, expanding our productions, etc. Expand operations to reach out and help the families of these kids to promote their helping nature and reputation in the area. However, the threats. The current competitors that do have profit and due to have reserves have higher cash flow to reach out and bring awareness compared to Accords, which is completely voluntarily. Product identification and design may not be attractive to customers, also could lose against competition designs. As they have more cash flow and capital, they can invest it more in making a better quality, or they can afford designers, etc., and big data to analyze the market and see what are the real designs that are the best. However, if we get the opportunities with volunteers, new partners, and investors, we could potentially get to that level and actually get a design that functions in the market. Parents could withdraw, however, the kids from school to work directly due to highly needed nutrition. Furthermore, the BCG matrix, we decided that backpacks are question marks. And the reason to that is because the backpack workshop of ACOES brings great opportunities, but at the same time, a lot of uncertainty for this part of the association to actually become successful. Some serious considerations are in particular the design of the backpacks, and also future investments to create a flow of capital is recommended. And we set question marks due to the low relative market share. As we know, backpack market is huge worldwide, and it's not rare to see a nonprofit organization doing backpacks. And the market growth, however, it is high. So we established this as a question mark. And as we all know, for a question mark to get to a star, we need a lot of capital and investment through new partners and new partners and investors. So without further ado, the ANSOF matrix. When it comes to the ANSOF matrix, we believe that the profile it fits is point number 3, which is product development. We got to this conclusion because the backpacks that we have here is a brand new product designed and manufactured by a relatively known domestic company to an existing market. Keeping in mind that backpacks apparel market is relatively saturated, and therefore the market asks for unique backpacks which attract the consumer with the added value of the non-profit factor being charitable considering the high diversity of competitors. So following on the marketing environment, demographic, we should aim for countries or markets in which majority of the population is in a young age group. A good example would be Mexico, as those at the end of the day are the ones that are going to use our backpacks. Economically industrialized and industrializing economies, because if we offered backpacks at a more accessible price, consumers in countries with a very price-conscious mentality would purchase ACOES backpacks rather than the regular high-priced backpacks. As we can offer a high-quality backpack due to our low production costs in Honduras. And industrialized economies most already have good income distribution and hence could be good markets to aim to sell these handbags, for example, Sweden. Political legal. We should check business legislation when exporting products internationally, as there are new laws and they should be addressed. Now, the social cultural environment. Our customer should see themselves as generous and caring for world problems, could be religious ideology and believe in aiding the poor to make them feel at peace with their principles. That's why I believe that working with churches would be a good strategic advantage. Yes, and our customer profile views others as consumers which are up to date on what the world's most current problems are concerned, and they are interested in the case of poverty, which be their main concern, and seeing themselves as a more privileged, which should aid the least privileged in this world. The natural. I think we should promote these backpacks as being handmade and therefore eco-friendly, and we could also make the claim that ecological handbags with natural threads from Honduras and hence promote the corporate social responsibility of an environmentally friendly company and product.
Yes, and now I'm gonna be taking over and start talking about consumer markets and buyer behavior. When it comes to the cultural factors, our aim is for the grandparents, especially through e-commerce, because we believe that grandparents are more solidarious and have more time to search and buy for their grandkids, which in turn gives these kids a very special set of values and preferences that they associate with loyalty and their childhood. And also, the one important thing is that when the kids acquire these special set of skills, this builds very important brand loyalty for the backpacks that ACO is providing. For the social consumer marketing targeting, we decided that our reference groups would be through the promotion of the product, that we should use reference groups through the promotion of the product by using very influential and high profile individuals, such as, for example, Emma Watson, Jennifer Lopez, or Angelina Jolie. Even though these persons are completely unrelated to the backpacks made in Honduras, our statement here is that these high profile individuals have all worked with great charitable causes, and a promotion from their side would affect buyer behavior very much, as they have very big pack of followers that always keep up to date with what these profiles are doing. When it comes to our personal factors and regarding them, our main aim will be the kids and their parents that have the purchasing powers, obviously. We believe that the ages will range a lot from the 16 to 18, and while all different people may be in different life stages, there will be similarities between the students and their families that not depending on where they live. The students' occupation will obviously be students, and while the purchasing powers in most of the cases will be provided throughout the parents. And through the purchase of these backpacks, also the self-image of the students improve in the sense of them having a very unique backpack, and the self-concepts also gets a boost because of the good cause that the backpacks stand for. The psychological factors, we agree that the Maslow pyramid of hierarchical needs is really relevant here, and especially if one looks at the top 3 tiers. Considering the value added from these eco-friendly backpacks, the self-actualization, the esteem needs, and belonging needs all get fulfilled because of the fact that the consumer here is thinking that he or she is buying a product that is serving the greater good, and for personal growth to be achieved, the fulfillment of the esteem and self-actualization tiers in the hierarchical pyramid is the most important one. And if we move on to the marketing mix, as you can see here, we divided them into a couple of steps, with our first step being product and brand decision. Here, you have to think of a few points, for example, attributes, and we believe that the key attributes of ACOES with the backpacks would be that they are eco-friendly, charitable, and fashionable. When it comes to the brand value, we believe that raising awareness on global issues, that the brand is environmentally aware, and also talking about the big poverty question is enough here. The benefits of the brand is that it decreases emotional satisfaction of the consumer, as well as showing the peer of the consumer of the humanitarian initiative behind the bag. When it comes to the brand equity, we believe that we should start with the brand awareness of the brand so that people can actually find out about what ACOES is, and when that has been reached, we further on develop that awareness to a more widespread brand acceptability, who then in its own turn will lead to an increase of brand preferences with our customers. And all of these factors are very crucial for ACOES to achieve when it comes to brand acceptability, awareness, and the reach of the brand, because all these factors together build the most important point of all, which is brand loyalty. And if ACOES manages to build brand loyalty with the majority of its customers, then we can almost be certain that in the future the establishment of the distribution and sale will be much easier. When it comes to the price setting decisions, as you can see on the table we've implemented here, we believe that the best strategy would be to choose between a super value or a good value strategy, basically meaning that we should offer the backpacks at a medium to a high quality while the price is as low as we possibly can keep it. The ability of producing a high quality product is actually also very simplified by the fact that Honduras has cheap labor cost and easy access to materials, making the productions of the backpacks relatively time efficient and cheap. Also, we recommend some promotional pricing in the early stages of the launch so that the brand awareness can get itself a boost. When it comes to the placement and distribution decisions, as we mentioned earlier, we believe that e-commerce is the greatest and the best platform and should be a priority because of the fact that there is no physical limitation to e-commerce and the reach is only limited by the company's ability to actually spread its own message and increase its reach. Also, domestically, we recommend that ACOES should meet and discuss with local distributors for the promotion of the distribution of the backpacks through local shops, stores, etc. When it comes to the communication decisions, we believe that the target audience is and will be students and their parents and grandparents specifically. Considering the low purchasing power of young students, the message should circulate back to two factors, and one of them being that the consumer has the opportunity to buy an extremely affordable, fashionable backpack, and the other factor being the extra value and self-actualization that is added by the fact that you know that the revenues of the backpack go to a charitable cause and you have a very eco-friendly backpack. ACOES should also be open to international market in which consumers might find handmade products as something in a higher price range, but however, due to the low production cost, even if it's handmade, what is low price for an international higher purchasing could be a low price for the people who actually earn less than $60 a month. Our choice in selecting the proper communication channels would primarily consist of the use of internet and social medias. As we mentioned earlier, considering the unlimited physical limitation of e-commerce going through the internet and social media, we believe that this is the perfect opportunity for ACOES to get a foothold in the market that they are targeting. And moving on, for the sake of e-commerce, we believe that, for example, a joint venture with the American fashion company Moda Operandi, which is at the moment the #1 when it comes to e-commerce in the United States, basically this site acts as an online retailer selling fashion pieces, and now it's opening to new markets, for example, furniture. This shows that Moda Operandi is seeing new products, and what's best marketing than to promote a non-profit handmade bag with designers being the own people of Honduras volunteering to fight poverty. This is an amazing story that would fit perfect for storytelling for the brand of Moda Operandi, as they would send a message of actually being environmentally conscious about the problems, and at the same time they're offering a very modern product and helping this NGO to establish itself. The most convenient factors are that Moda Operandi would deal with the distribution from Honduras to their consumers worldwide and promoting ACOES backpacks in all of their social media. With about 1.2 million followers on Instagram and constantly gaining traffic, this would be a very, very good channel for ACOES, so that traffic, in a sense, can be redirected to ACOES' own website and their social media profiles. And also, another very important point we think is that we consider that the backpack section of ACOES should have a very, very high presence when it comes to social media. And since this strategy is the best way to kickstart the reputation of the brand, we believe that ACOES backpacks should have an account for both. There should be an account on both Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook for ACOES. And we also believe that after the accounts has been started, the responsibility and administration of these accounts should go to the younger students between the ages of 16 to 22, because these young adults basically have a completely different view and presence on social media than their older peers. And we believe that if these young people manage the accounts for ACOES, then eventually the oncoming traffic into the social media accounts will increase, and this will in turn increase both brand image, reputation, and awareness. And that was basically all we had to say. We would like to thank you very much for listening and hope that this strategic plan that we have developed will be of great opportunities for you.
Special thank you to our our peers for working with us, and it was a pleasure to work with them. And we hope dearly that this marketing plan serves a great purpose. Thank you very much.
Have a nice time.